Hello, students. Welcome to Daily English Homework. Let's take a look at the homework. It says, listen to my story. I'm going to tell a story and tell me if it is true or a lie. So I'm going to tell a story. The story might be true. The story might be a lie. You got to listen to my story, think about it, and decide, ah, Robin's lying. Or, wow, that's a good story. Robin's telling the truth. So, why are we doing this? Well, you're practicing your listening. Okay, that's first. You're practicing your English listening and, of course, getting to know me better to know if I'm a trustworthy teacher or I'm a deceptive teacher. All right. And after I tell the story, I will tell you if that story is true or a lie in this video. So watch until the end because I will tell you if it's true or a lie. I'm not going to tell you later. I will tell you in this video. And what I want you to do is after you watch this video, post what you thought in the comments. So what did you think? Did you think that story was a lie or did you think that story was a true? Let me know. All right, let's get to the story. So, this is a story from my childhood. I was about 7 or 8 years old in northern Canada. It was winter. So, in northern Canada, in the wintertime, the lakes and rivers freeze solid. Like it is so cold, minus 30, sometimes minus 40 degrees Celsius, that lakes and rivers just freeze. And very often, people drive on the rivers and lakes. They become new roads because the ice is just so thick. Well, anyway, whatever the season, my mother always told me stay away from the lake or river. Never go there alone by yourself. But one day after school, I was walking home. And yes, to get home, there is a shortcut where I cross a river. And it was getting dark, and the river, you couldn't really see very far because in Canada in the wintertime, it's dark. Even in the daytime, it's a little bit dark. So I decided I'm going to cross this river. It's safe. The ice is frozen. So I started crossing the river. I was alone. I didn't have any friends. And I was walking across the river, no problem. And all of a sudden, the ice started to break. It made such a huge noise. And I fell into the water. Now, luckily, I fell and my head didn't go under the ice. My arms were able to stop me, my upper body, from going under the water. If I went under the water, I would be dead because once you're under the ice, it's just pitch black. You don't know which way is up or down. You're going to drown. But luckily, I stopped. My head was still above the water. But my lower body just started to freeze so cold. Oh, I still have the memory. It was so cold. And I was like that. And I didn't know what to do. Like in my mind, I am going to die. I am going to die here. So I started to shout, "Help! Help!" And it was too dark. People couldn't see on the ice. But luckily, I heard two men, and they had a dog. And their dog came running right to me, and the men could follow their dog. And when the men came, they couldn't walk up to me. They kind of had to spread themselves and crawl on the ice to me. But luckily, one man crawled out because he didn't want to fall into the ice, and he threw me his jacket, and I grabbed onto his jacket and I wrapped it around my hand, and he pulled me out of the ice, and I couldn't walk. I was just frozen. I couldn't walk, and they took me to the hospital. I was at the hospital for a couple hours. They warmed me up, and then I went home And for about a week, my mother was just angry and upset. And yeah, that's the story of when I fell into the ice. All right, now you have to decide: is Robin a liar? Is that story true or a lie? Think about it right now. Did I just lie to you, or was that a true story? Because I'm going to tell you in a moment. I need some sort of timer. Tick, 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 tick. Well, that story is 100% a lie. That did not happen to me. That nothing like that happened to me. That in Northern Canada, I have a lot of experience walking across frozen lakes and rivers. But in the middle of winter, they're frozen. They're not going to break. Cars drive on them. They're solid, safe. So that story's a lie. So what I want you to do now, post what you thought in the comments. Did you think that story was true? Did you think it was a lie? If you say, "Oh, Robin, I knew it was a lie," tell me why. And if I get a lot of people that knew it was a lie, maybe I have to improve my lying skills. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the story, although it's not true. And of course, I hope you practiced your English listening. All right, so write what you thought in the comments. I'm eager to see it.